Hi, friends. I wanted to share with you some important news. We're changing our name from Redeeming Babel to Good Faith. Now, let me explain why we're doing this. At a most basic level, we are known more by the name of our weekly podcast, Good Faith, than the parent organization, Redeeming Babel. So it seemed to make sense to realign our brand with that more popular association. But there's also a deeper meaning behind the name change. When I first started Redeeming Babel over 6 years ago, I did so with the vision of empowering Christians to influence the wider secular society, which I labeled Babel. I still hold to that vision, and it informs what we do. However, that vision assumes something critical, that we Christians indeed believe we hold something truly good for the world. In the intervening years, I have felt that cultural and political forces have deeply eroded the ways Christian faith is perceived as good news by the wider secular society, and indeed even by us Christians. Indeed, more and more secular people perceive Christianity as bad news for the world. So until we can make better sense of the world such that we can articulate how our faith is truly good for that world, we will be severely handicapped in influencing that world. In other words, we need to remind ourselves how we indeed have a good faith before we can redeem Babel. And we need to talk to the world and with each other with that related sense of the words good faith, where we are characterized by humility, curiosity, and love. I believe we're making encouraging progress. For instance, the Good Faith podcast has become one of the top 0.5% of podcasts worldwide, creating a regular space where thoughtful believers can approach complex issues with both conviction and compassion. The Afterparty has helped Christians engage politics with spiritual maturity rather than partisan outrage. And the Anxiety Opportunity has invited viewers and readers to realize what God can do through our relationship with worry. All of this work and more will now live together under the Good Faith brand. And here's what's not changing. We're still the same nonprofit organization with the same team and tax ID. You're still supporting the same good work you've always believed in. With your support, we can reach even more people, create even more meaningful conversations, and continue helping followers of Jesus engage the world and one another with humility, curiosity, and love. Thank you for walking with us, believing in this mission, and joining us in what comes next, together in good faith.